welcome to another RSP Society Seek podcast. Today we're going to be talking about Ramadan. We are joined by our full team, our producer Talha, as well as me, us three, our host, me, Ibrahim, Abdur, and Malik. All of us are Muslim. How are you guys doing?
All good, man.
Yeah. We're recording this on after the first day of Ramadan. So we've all done, as we're all Muslims, we've done our first fast of Ramadan 2021. How is it for you guys?
I mean, the very first fast, it's always the one that gets you ready for the rest of them. You know, that's the one that's feels a little on your tummy. You're a little water and stuff, but eventually we get used to it. It was fun for me. How was it for you guys?
It's fine. Just sleep. I was tired.
Yeah,
very tired.
Tell your situation. What was your perfect plan for what was your routine like?
My perfect plan, was to go to sleep at a normal time, like 10 o'clock, let's say. Wake up, eat, and afterwards sit there and do some work, right? Instead, I wasted a lot of time. Didn't sleep at a good time the night before, and ended up very tired. So
always happens in Ramadan. That always ends up happening. It's always tough with school and having to wake up early for suhoor and just managing those times. Because even when you sleep, it's not a long enough gap between suhoor and school. It's like a 3-4 hour sleep, and
that's the thing. Sometimes I feel more tired though. If it's like a really short sleep.
Yeah.
There's no.
It's like a little nap. Yeah.
It's not even 3 or 4 hours. It's like it feels like it's 20 minutes.
it's like an hour and 40ish, like 2 hours something. What was the worst? Are you guys hungry today? Thirsty? What was it mostly?
Thirsty.
Tired.
Thirsty,
yeah. It's weird.
Thirst.
So now, like 15 minutes ago, half an hour ago, I was having dinner. So after iftar, and I was full. I couldn't eat anymore, but I'm still tired. My body's kind of weak, and I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
We can't eat much for iftar. I don't know why. Every time I'll have like a bit of food, and I'm just like, I was so hungry right before I ate, and now I'm just
exactly.
I was hungry. I felt like I can have a full feast, and then there goes 3 dates, and I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
I had a couple dates, bit of fruit. I was like, I'm full. I'm done.
Yeah. Even in suhoor, I wanted to eat more, but I just couldn't. You just force feed yourself, and that's just not enjoyable. You don't like to force feed.
I prefer to drink water mostly during suhoor.
Yeah.
I feel like I get way more energy by drinking some water, eating some like.
No, but I was saying up to the thing that so you drink a lot of water, but then as soon as you wake up for school, you go to the toilet and all the water just leaves you. So I just feel like, but I just think to myself, what's the point? It's all this different.
No, you have to drink water. If you don't drink water in the morning, then you're asking for trouble. If food, I think you can get away with. Water, you definitely need to have.
Yeah, because the non-Muslims, they say food we can understand. The water part is tough. The main thing is always water.
I've been trying to get a lot of my friends, non-Muslim friends, to fast, for them to try it. A couple actually tried it. The first time tried it. And they're non-Muslim. And they were completely fine with the food. But the water.
Nah, but like, especially how hot it is now, water is essential. It is essential. Like if we still had lunchtime outside for some reason, I don't think I'd make it. I don't think I'd make it.
Yeah.
But at least we have wellness walks.
Oh yeah, the wellness walk.
Those are good.
Keeping us strong.
The wasted calories in that.
No, those are good for you. You have to really think about your life. Clear your mind.
Get some push up. Sure. Speaking of that,
Ramadan timing, short lessons. Yeah, I think 40 minutes is enough.
Absolutely not. By the time you get to class and settle down, about 10 minutes is gone.
Yeah.
By the time the people who are online connect to Zoom, another 10 minutes is gone. Next thing you know, there's like 20 minutes left. Then you spend like 5 minutes on an example. Boom, the class is almost over.
But I'm not gonna
Sorry.
complain. I don't mind the short hours.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's no complaints though. There's no
Yeah.
complaints.
The shorter hours is fine. I think if we just made it like I think what we did last year, we did a week A, week B thing, and then we had 55 minutes or 50 minutes. I think that would have been better.
I like that. That worked well. Then last year we were online also. Made life easier.
Yeah, the school time is good. It is the lesson time is a bit short. But I think it depends on who you ask, you get different answers. Like in the younger years, they'll tell you, oh, we like it better because we do less work. Us, it's the different thing. We do less work, that's better.
I guess some people in our year will also like it better.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the majority of us, not so much. But do you think school makes it easier for you?
In what
Yeah,
way?
definitely.
What?
100%. At least they try to. At least whatever, what they're doing with the efforts, trying to. 100% it makes a difference in how hard the past is.
I think you meant you think like going to school makes fasting easier, right?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah,
100%.
of course
it definitely does.
It kills a lot of time. Like on weekends, right? If I'm not able to sometimes I might eat in the morning at like 4:30 or so. If I'm not able to sleep from then, like I'll be so tired. But with school, like I'm able to get work done at the same time while still being up for all those hours. So I mean, like it gives me something to keep doing.
Yeah.
I mean, last year was a little interesting because we weren't in school for Ramadan.
Oh, last year was the best Ramadan there was.
Yeah, that is a
last year was amazing.
Okay.
Last
year
go
was Ramadan.
lie down before suhoor, relax, then eat, then afterwards stay up, do online school, and then sleep during the day, and back at it every day. That was a life, but can't have that anymore.
But there was a lot of restrictions as well because an important part that we do in Ramadan is visiting, doing iftars together, socializing. That's big. Last year we couldn't do that. This year also we're very restricted in how much we can and we can't.
It's a lot better this year.
A lot better. 100% a lot better.
It's been 1 year though. That was 1 year ago.
Yeah.
Lockdown just started. I think was it still lockdown during the first part of Ramadan? I think it was.
Yeah.
Lockdown finished a bit after Eid.
Lockdown first started in like early March, I think. Early March, at the very start of March. And then our GCSEs got cancelled, which was a big shame. And then we had Ramadan all in the house. It was an eventful time.
Yeah. Did you hear the IB's things are also cancelled now?
But that's good for some people and bad for a lot of people.
There's always, whenever exams are cancelled, you have people split into two. One really happy, one completely not happy at all. Because there's some who just messed around in their mocks.
Yeah, people whose mocks were went where they wanted them, they're not that happy. But like I know some people who got like 44, 45. Like I bet they're just rejoicing right now. They're the happiest they can be. Like they're just happy.
Do you not think the timing though? They sit their exams in 2 weeks. Imagine putting all that time thinking exams. We got exams, stressing out, and then it's cancelled. It's just it's a bit of a shame.
Yeah.
At least you don't have stress for the last 2 weeks, at least.
Yeah, but like I said, if you had that 45, all like not guaranteed, but like kind of guaranteed already, then I bet like those people weren't like super stressed. Because if you were already getting 45, you were doing good in IB anyway to begin with.
Yeah.
You talk as if there's multiple people getting 45.
Oh no, there was only two, but like still, there was only two, but still.
Anything
not
above
even
40.
two. There was one with 45 and one with 44, but that's about it.
Okay, yeah, basically 40 plus. That's it.
Yeah,
but it's good for Muslims, I guess, because they have to do exams during Ramadan if it wasn't for this.
Yeah, and I feel like that's really hard. Like even us, we have exams in like 5 weeks, but ours aren't during Ramadan anymore. So
yeah.
That's like the first time we have exams in like the last like 3-4 years without them being during Ramadan time.
Does that mean studying itself is hard enough with Ramadan? doing exams
Oh,
and that
yeah.
level of preparation is
Finding time is annoying. Like you're tired between school and iftar, you don't do as much. And after iftar, you have iftar, then like 20 like minutes, 30 minutes, and then tarawih, and then it's late, and then not really bothered to study after that.
I find there's a lot of time. From school after iftar, you can't do anything. You can't do much. But from when school ends to iftar, it's quite a bit. I feel it's just a concentration thing. It's a fatigue concentration thing which makes it tough.
Yeah, I'm too tired to do work then.
That's in any time, but especially during these times.
Yeah. But back when the thing is, times will come eventually when Ramadan starts falling in like December. Like I was gonna be shorter than much shorter.
Yeah, but that's like not for like almost like another like 5-10 years roughly. I mean, not more, close to that, something like that. But that'll be crazy. Ramadan during December will be special.
We're fine.
Weird. I've always ever known Ramadan to be summertime.
It'll kind of feel like how last year's was, because it would kind of feel like it's during a holiday, because like it'll be during our winter break, so like that like winter break of Ramadan will be like really different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, me and Abdur and this other guy in our firm had a mini debate a couple of days ago. So do you think is fasting healthy overall? Do you think?
100%.
Yeah.
100%. I think I couldn't tell you off the top of my head every single fact about how it helps my body, but I surely know that it has many, many health benefits. And then if we not look at just health, if we look at spiritual levels, at levels of, as being more, as a whole community, I think in Ramadan, we come together 100%. Everyone as a community come together. We care about so much more about each other. We socialize that much more, and we understand a lot of the unprivileged people a lot more in our community. And I think that really, it kind of brings back the thought. It kind of makes you humbled, grounded, and makes you realize where you are in life and have gratitude towards whatever we have.
That's definitely beneficial, but do you think for your body, for the physical,
how could you say it's not? Like what food are you eating to gain weight? Like,
health is not only like how light you are. It's, you need food, you need water. So
but you also don't need too much. We have more than enough food for 11 months in our life. Maybe a month not having as much is good. Not having as much fried stuff, not having as much.
Yeah, there's definitely some benefits, but
I think a lot of people who trying to get healthier, trying to get fitter, a lot of doctors will recommend you to do intermittent fast or some sort of fasting at whatever level.
It's a very like commonly recommended thing for people that want to like clear out their like system and stuff, detox themselves and lose weight. Like it's something people do now quite often. So yeah, it's definitely healthy.
But in moderation, I think 1 month in a year is good. It's definitely.
You probably don't want to do 6 months and 6 months. That would probably not be as healthy.
And also, like if you're really old or if you have disease, then or you're pregnant, or whatever.
Yeah, there are a lot of rules and.
Yeah, but then those, if you're let's say if you're on medication, then you're pardoned from having to fast, or if you're pregnant. Whatever, there's certain conditions and which are based on if you're healthy enough to fast or not.
Yeah, because I think in those situations it is dangerous. You could say.
100%.
Yeah. So looking forward, what do you think the biggest challenge going to be? These next 20.
Study for exams. Trying to be consistent with everything. Like, I keep saying, you get home from school and I don't like. I feel like on a normal day from school, I feel shattered. But now the fact I'm not eating, no water, nothing, it's even more tired. And then it's like, the thought that exams are coming up in 5 weeks, right? Get some studying done.
Okay, so not really the fasting part, but just the balancing of the work you need to do.
Yeah. I think keeping consistent with the productivity, the level, whatever we need in school as IB students, we need a very good level of productivity consistently to get somewhere. And I think Ramadan hard to like. It will disrupt the flow 100%, but to get back on it and to keep going, I think that's gonna be a challenge. But I think every year we do it. At this point, I've been fasting for a good while since I was in year 7. I can remember myself fasting. So you kind of get used to it, and after the week into it, it just becomes normal, and you just go with it.
How long have you guys been fasting for?
I couldn't tell you the exact date, Abdur, but I could tell you
not exactly
good enough time.
age.
Good enough
Maybe
time.
like
10,
like
9, 10, 10, 7, maybe
So
10, something.
I think I started with half days. Yeah, I wake up for breakfast
Yeah.
and fast. And I think the first full one I did, year 6. The first time I did all was 2 years ago. I've done for 2 years now.
First time
I
I
would
did
do
all
half.
was year 4.
Oh, what?
Abdur started
Yeah.
early. Abdur
I
started way
thought I don't know why. It's because I was like, I might as well just try. I did it all then, and then for like year 5 and 6, I did most of them except the days I would like travel. And then since then I've just been doing them all. So
Yeah,
you're used to it now.
that's good. Getting your body ready. Because they say
Yeah.
also
Of course.
that the month before Ramadan, like it's ideal to fast a couple of days just to get your body used to it. First week for us, we're trying to get used. Our body's trying to get used to it. It is a shock for our body.
Yeah.
Not to feed ourselves for such a long period of time. Our body does get confused. So I think
by
this
next
first
week we'll
is
be fine though.
yeah. I think this week is getting used to everything.
Yeah.
I feel like
I think it's part of the Ramadan month to just have that week to get used to it. I think it's
Yeah,
not
I feel
instead of
like
taking
if
it back
you
time, it's just
prepare,
part of the month.
yeah, I feel like if you prepared for it, then it wouldn't get the same feeling that you get the very first day.
Yeah.
True.
The very first shock that Ramadan's here.
Mm.
Now we're tired and now everything. I think that's just part of the flow of how
First
Ramadan
day.
goes.
But the challenge is decently fun. I feel like.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Fun, and I
as a-
think I've been trying to do that. I don't know about you guys, and I'm trying to get a lot of people to try it because I think only people will understand what we do once they try it. I've got a lot of boarding people to try it, and I think it's important for a lot of people, and I recommend it, whoever's watching this and whoever people are, to just give it a go for once. Just to see if it works for you. Because I know a lot of people, non-Muslims, I got them to try it, and then they went on to fast the whole month. They just didn't.
wow,
Oh.
impressive.
Tried it. There's a
Yeah.
boarding teacher actually we have, and he fasted for a whole month, and he just sometimes with water, sometimes without. Okay, that will excuse, but we'll count it as a whole month. For someone who's
Yeah.
doing it for the sake of doing it. For trying it. I think it's important.
How is fasting in boarding? How is the suhood and iftar?
It's good. It's a lot better. So, but I
Really?
think in boarding, because we continuously try to work on improving it. I think we give them feedback. And in Ramadan, every water tastes a lot sweeter than it's ever tasted.
Yeah.
It just
Oh,
happens.
yeah.
I haven't had food the whole day. You could give me anything, and I'll be the most happy person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, once it's
It's
time
down
to eat the iftar, it doesn't matter what it is. It will taste like the
I'll
best
eat
food I've ever had.
happily.
It will taste like the best food I've ever had, the best drink I've
And it's
I've
true.
ever
Like,
drank.
other than that, we have really good food. We get up together, and it's like it's almost like a house of a lot of brothers. We all get up together. We all do suhoor together. We pray together. Of course, doing whatever we need to do with the coronavirus, social distancing, mask, and just being careful. But still, it's better than it's much better than how it used to be, and we're improving and getting better. But it's a lot of fun to do together. It's a lot of fun.
Interesting. Okay, just to end off here because we're running a bit out of time. What are your goals? Or let's just say for each person, let's say what's your one goal that you're looking to do with Ramadan? Anyone going to start?
Probably finish the Quran like it normally is.
Okay.
That's one. I want to make sure I do all 5 of my prayers, and I want to, instead of just doing it in Ramadan, I want to try and continue it after I finish Ramadan. Just to continue all 5 of my prayers. I think because Ramadan, we all do it. I think most of us do all 5 prayers, and if we can already get in the habit of doing it, why not? Continue it and take it with you.
Yeah, for me the prayers one is important, but also like not missing any Tarawih prayers, the nightly prayers. I think that's my main one. I used to go all the time before Corona came. I used to go like every day. So I want to try because apparently they opened them back up starting like today. So I want to continue to go to them for the rest of the month as well.
Yeah.
Maybe for you.
I would say similar to your, it's I would say quality of prayer. 'Cause I feel like it's very easy to be distracted within prayer. My main thing is focus.
100%.
Yeah.
Not just do it for the sake of doing it, but to actually pray.
Yeah, for sure. To be mindful of what you're doing, as they say. So thank you guys for having this little discussion here. This will be our first episode of Term 3. Hope you guys enjoyed it and stay tuned for our episodes for the rest of the year. Thank you guys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.